I came up on a good question today about dinosaurs being mentioned in the Bible, and it doesn't say specifically whether they. It doesn't mention them specifically in the Bible or not. And if you hear noise in the background, it's just my son banging on some little toys or something. But anyway, the word you're looking for is I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. I've heard it pronounced several different ways. Tanyan, Tanyan. I don't really know specifically how you would say it, but it does basically translate into being like sea monster or serpent, or more commonly it would translate into dragon. So obviously if they're mentioning things like that, it would definitely be something way too big for the type of animals that we're used to seeing here on Earth right now. It would suggest something much larger on the scale, say like a dinosaur, especially if the word means, sea monster. I mean, that's about the only thing that I could think of. There are also like some cave drawings. I couldn't find any pictures of them, but there are some cave drawings that look just like that, like water-bound dinosaurs. So I'm assuming that they are mentioned in the Bible, especially like if I said that word is in the Bible like 30 times, and it even says at one point in the Bible, I forget what scripture it is, but it says that there were giants living in the land, and the people were forced to kind of keep looking for a new home because they were going to settle in a certain area, and it says giants were living in the land. And you could take giants to be like giant people, like kind of like a big cyclops type creature, or you could let giant stand for something like a dinosaur. The Bible also does mention behemoth, which is, it says that it's the mightiest of all God's creatures, and its tail was like a cedar tree. Now that would suggest something like dinosaur, because I mean you have scholars who try to say that it means hippo or elephant, but that doesn't really, tail like a cedar tree. I mean, those animals have tails like ropes, so I wouldn't suggest. Will you be quiet, please? I wouldn't suggest that that's what that meant. I think that it means. I think it's referring to a dinosaur. So there's some references in Job, like chapter 40, around verse 15 or so. It really starts getting into that stuff. If you believe in an older scope of the world, then no, you would probably say that dinosaurs aren't mentioned in the Bible, that they were kind of came and gone well before we were here. But if you believe in kind of a younger age of the Earth, then you would almost have to say that dinosaurs were mentioned in the Bible. So I guess it depends on how you really want to look at it, but I think that they did exist, and science does say that a lot of the dinosaurs were wiped away with water, which it does say in the Bible that it was a flood. So you can sit and pick it apart if you want to, but I choose to believe that they were here, and that's the way that they went. I don't know why. Maybe they were kind of hindering the development of man somehow, because I mean, if these things got hungry, really, I guess we'd be like a bag of potato chips to them, So I don't know why they were taken off, but they were. To me, it does mention that kind of stuff in the Bible, so I don't know what you guys think. Email me as normal if you want, like you've been doing, and I guess we'll discuss it.